Hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I'm a regular dude walking in the Word. Well, let me tell you today is a good one. We're going through Ephesians, and it's entitled "Watch the Way You Talk." Okay, we talked about yesterday watching your anger, and then the day before we talked about taking off the old and putting on the new. Well, all these things are actually taking off the old and putting on the new. So we want to get rid of the anger. That's the old thing. Hopefully, we're getting rid of that. And then today, the talk, we need to watch the way we talk. Some of the talk that we have is from our old life, our old sinful life. We need to put that behind us. We need to get rid of that. And we need to be talking in a way that glorifies God. Okay? So, let's read today. It's taken from Ephesians chapter 4, verses 29 to 31. So, let's read here in our Bibles. It says this: "Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths." Whoa, you could stop right there and you'd be like, that's it. If I follow that one sentence, my life would be a whole lot better. So don't let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouth, but only what is helpful for building others up, according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. Okay? Wow. Okay? So, let's say my wife, it made me a bagel and she burned the bagel to a crisp. Does it help the situation if I say, "Hey, Myrna, you know what? The Tampa Bay Lightning called and they want you to make more hockey pucks because you make such great hockey pucks with the bagels that you burn." Or, Myrna, that bagel that you made was so hard and rocky that I went out and I hammered a bunch of nails in because it was so hard. Does that help Myrna at all? No, not at all. She's not thinking, "Oh, yeah, you're right. That's just so great." A wholesome thing that I should say is like, "Oh man, time got away from you. Time can get away from me too. I can understand that. And you know what? There's more than one bagel in the package, so I'll get another bagel." All right? So that would be a way of having wholesome talk come out of my mouth, not unwholesome talk. All right? And it would build her up. Okay, when I talk about the Tampa Bay Lightning having her make hockey pucks out of the bagels, that doesn't build her up at all. That makes her feel bad. But if I say, "You know what? I'm not perfect either. I can burn bagels just as much as anyone else, so let me just get another bagel." That helps encourage her, and it's like, "Oh, I'm not the only one who burns bagels." All right? So, again, it helps build her up. Let's keep reading here. At verse 30, "And do not grieve the Holy Spirit of God, with whom you were sealed for the day of redemption. Get rid of all bitterness, rage, anger, brawling, and slander, along with every form of malice." Wow. Okay? So that's it. That's a lot of stuff. And it's everything that I said there is coming out of my mouth. Okay? So first of all, I shouldn't be grieving the Holy Spirit by the way I talk. But he says, get rid of all bitterness. So let's talk about that for a bit. That's one of the things I need to take off, this hat that I have here with the old self. The old self is bitter. Okay? I need to take that off. I need to get rid of it. And bitterness is one of those things that needs to go. And bitterness often comes from the anger, which we talked about yesterday, that it said, "Don't let the sun go down on your anger." That we need to let that stuff go. Okay, so the bitterness we need to let go. The rage is the same as the anger. Okay, when a guy goes off into a rage, do you go, "Oh, that is so great. Then you must really love Jesus"? Probably not. Okay, and then anger, which we talked about yesterday. Brawling. Okay, how many churches do you go to where there's a big brawl happening? In there they're fighting and throwing things at each other and so forth. Probably not many. And if it's a church like that, you're probably not wanting to go there next week. All right. So don't let that be a characteristic of your life. And then slander. Don't be slandering someone else. No one, appreciates that. Slander was something from the old self. All right. That was something I did in the past. You talk about everybody but yourself, like, "Oh, I can't believe that guy did that. That guy is so bad. And this girl is so bad." And on and on and on. Yak, yak, yak. Talking about everybody else and how bad they are. But when we talk about myself, I'll like, "Oh, I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread." Okay? So that's the slander, along with every form of malice. All right? All that stuff needs to go. We need to watch the way we talk. All right. And as a Christian, that should be a characteristic of us in the way we talk to each other. All right. Thank you for watching. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we continue our journey through Ephesians. Lord blessing. I'll see you then.